Hey guys, happy Thursday. It's that dividend guy coming at you with another Robinhood portfolio update. Hopefully everybody had a GGD, a great green day in the market. You know, I always wish the best for my viewers and subscribers. And speaking of subscribers, if you haven't hit that red subscribe button, go ahead and do that. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any updates. I post Monday through Friday about my Robinhood portfolio. So for today, we are down about $260. Down about 1%. For the week, we are up $74, up about 0.3%. For the month, we're up $1,100, up 4.7%. 3-month mark, we're up $4,000, up 18%. For the year, we're up $1,600, up almost 7%. And then all time, since April 13th of 2018, we are up almost 18.6%, which is phenomenal. So guys, here in the next, so it's almost February, so March, April. So within 2 months, I'll be 3 years in the market. I'm 25, so I started around, I was about 21, turning 22. So about 3 years in the market, which is great. 25K, can't complain about that. I do have buying power here left over from my transfer when I bought 3N, Dividend Aristocrat. I focused on insurance and real estate this year, and it paid. The X date was actually tomorrow, Friday. So I have cash left from that. Buying power about $400. I should be getting paid tonight at midnight, so I want to transfer over about $200 of from my check, and then I'll put that towards Aflac stock, because now the stocks that pay in the second set of months, all the X dates are passed of the stocks that I have on my watch list and in the portfolio. So now I'm going to be putting money towards 36912, which the big focus for that set of months is Aflac. So tomorrow I should be purchasing around 4 shares of Aflac, and with the extra money that I have left over, hopefully I should be able to buy a share of O as well. Speaking of O, that's the first stock we're going to jump into. Realty Income. This is my favorite real estate stock. So we have 20 shares of this Aristocrat, $1,100 of market value. Hopefully that goes up tomorrow. Average cost is $48.45. 4.6% of the portfolio is in Realty Income. We have $2.60 coming to, we're up $2.60 today, up $213, up 22% on this holding. And they pay monthly, so that's why I'm a huge fan of Realty Income. They've already paid us for this month, but they will be paying us next month as well. And that dividend will be going up because I bought more shares. I had 16 shares before, and I got paid like $2.70 some cents. Now I should be getting paid, I think $4 or close to $5 with the shares that I bought. So, and they pay monthly. So every time I buy this stock, I get paid more the next month. So even that's why I love it so much, because even if, let's say, like with 3N, like I can't buy it now, I can't buy AT&T, I can't buy Abbvie because those X dates have passed, I could still buy Realty Income, and even if it didn't pay me this month, it could pay me next month. So this is a great alternative for, like, let's say if I wanted to buy AT&T, if this X date's after AT&T and I get paid a dividend, then I could just pour the money into Realty Income. So it's a great alternative investment that still fits my investment, like my pillars of investing, kind of, my goals for having real estate being, a big portion of the portfolio. But I don't have to sacrifice quality. This is my favorite real estate stock, and you will see it become a really big portion of the portfolio. 4.6% is nothing. I want this to be around 10%. Next, we have Coca-Cola, 21 shares, $1,000 of market value. Average cost is $51.39. 4% of the portfolio is in Coca-Cola, up $6 today, down $50 total. Love Coca-Cola. It's my favorite drink in the world. And I will be buying a lot more. It's not going to be one of the big stocks that I buy, simply because I have insurance big time in this set of months. So I will be pouring money into insurance and pouring money into real estate, because I have Allstate, I have Chubb, and I have Chubb. Sorry, I have Chubb, and I have WP Carey as well as FRT. Speaking of FRT, we have 1 share, great cost on average opportunity here that I've ignored for way too long. So market value is around $90. Average cost is $113.40. 0.3% of the portfolio is in FRT. Down $1.29 today, down $26 total, down 23%. I need to buy more of this stock. I've been dumb for way too long and haven't done it. Altria, MO, 151 shares, $6,300 of market value. Average cost is $43 and change. 25% of the portfolio is in Altria, down $21 today, total down $250, down 3%. That 25% is going to be going down. As you guys know, if you've watched my videos, I'm way overexposed in Altria and Abbvie and AT&T and Exxon Mobil. That will be going way down because I'm not going to be putting money into those stocks because none of those are my focus for this year. So next we have AT&T, great cost down average opportunity here, 126 shares, $3,600 of market value. Average cost is a little bit below $29, 14% of the portfolio is in AT&T. $13.86 down today, down 104 total. This is the one that I would be buying though. I do like AT&T, love the Warner acquisition, love the 5G capability, you know, the possibility that they have of making money with 5G. I do think I'm a little overexposed to them, but I'm okay with that because I do like AT&T. And out of the ones that I feel like I'm over leveraged in. I'm 100% more bullish on AT&T than the other companies that I listed. I do have a dividend coming of $65.52 on the 1st of February, and that will be allocated towards insurance. So the $200 that I'm going to be transferring tomorrow will be going into Aflac, and then the dividend that I get from AT&T will be buying me a share of Aflac as well. So dividends as well as new cash in the portfolio are going to insurance and then into real estate. Next, we have 3N, which is the real estate stock that I bought for this set of months. 20 shares, $800 of market value. Average cost is $40.12, so we are down a tiny bit here. 3.17% of the portfolios in 3N, down 40 cents today, down 70 total. They announced their ex-dividend date is tomorrow, so I will be seeing a dividend of like $10 and change. I believe they pay 52 cents, so they pay the same as AT&T. They're just a little bit more expensive. And they have around the same amount of years of dividend increases. I would have bought AT&T, but the X date was actually passed, and so I bought 3N instead. Then we have Abbvie, the pharmaceutical company. 60 shares, $6,660 of market value. Average cost is $72 and change. 26% of the portfolio is in Abbvie, so I'm huge in this, in Altria and in Exxon Mobil, and that will be going down. I'm down $97 today, up $2,300, almost at $2,200, but $2,300 up 53%. Have a nice dividend here of of $78. They had a great dividend increase from like $1.07 to like $1.30 this year, so I'm just gonna keep holding my shares. If it gets anywhere close to my average cost, even like $80 to $85, or like I guess $82, I'd buy. But right now it's way too overvalued for me. So this is the biggest flaw in my strategy: is we want stocks to go down, but they don't always do that. So when they did the acquisition middle of last year, I believe, I bought big, and I knew I did really well because I saw a bunch of other financial YouTubers buying the stock, but they bought it after I did, so they got it in like at like 77 or something, like around 80. I even had a friend that was asking me what I was buying, and he bought a couple shares at like 74, and it's like his best performing stock. So love Abbvie, and I want more. I just can't buy at these prices. That's part of why I bought 3N, because I'm over leveraged in AT&T, and I would buy it, but it's under because it's under my average cost. But the X date had passed for when I transferred the money over and allocated my capital, so I bought 3N, and I would buy more Abbvie, but again, it's overvalued. Then we have General Dynamics, and I think they finish out General Dynamics to finish it out here. Big aerospace stock, dividend aristocrat, 3 shares, $453 of market value. Average cost is $153.89, 1.8% of the portfolios in General Dynamics, down $8.79 today, down $8.37 total. $8.79 today, down $8.37 total. Dividend of $3.30. I bought that near the beginning of the month because I feel like it rounded out the portfolio very well. I wanted an aerospace stock. I looked into what was it? Lockheed Martin, and then what is it? Raytheon Technologies. Now it has like 3 big ones that they just they were big. There's a big merger, but they're my favorite in the aerospace sector and defense. So I bought some General Dynamics. Great dividend payer, great history. Next, we have my favorite insurance stock, which is Aflac. It's funny, it's my favorite, and it's not the biggest position, but 1 share. It will be bigger tomorrow after I transfer the money. $46.25 is our average cost, so is our market value. Average cost is $35.75, so it's gone up since I bought it. 0.18% of the portfolios in Aflac, down 81 cents today, up $10.50. Crazy low PE on this stock. Still some decent upside in it as well. This is going to be the biggest position for 36912. Now, I know I want Prudential to be pretty big as well because they pay a phenomenal dividend, but they lack the growth that Aflac has. And Aflac's last dividend increase, I think I just watched a video from the Dividend Diplomats, which I like that they cover stocks, but I don't like when they cover the stocks I want to buy because then the price goes up. But Aflac did a 20, I think it was 22, like 20, at least 20% dividend increase, which is phenomenal. They already have dividend aristocrat status, but their payout ratio is around 30%. So they're paying like none of their earnings out. They have great, I believe they have great growth as well. Yeah, great growth and stock appreciation and great dividend growth as well on top of that. So love the stock. It will be a big position. It will be the goal for me, honestly, is to have insurance as a whole, like within the portfolio, to be the biggest, the biggest type of stock I have. But Aflac is going to be a monster for me. Love the stock. Can't say enough positive about it. Then we have Black Hills, my utility play, 2 shares, $120 of market value. Average cost is $60.53. 0.5% of the portfolio is in Black Hills. Down $1.44 today, down 54 cents. Love them, close to king status. And I needed a utility, so that was my pick. I looked into Duke, into Dominion, and AEP, PPL. There was a lot of different utilities. I picked Black Hills because it had great upside, still does. Has a great dividend growth as well. And I do want utilities to be a pretty big position. Then McDonald's, my real estate pick for this set of months. But it will fall behind the insurance stocks. I do want more McDonald's. I'm a huge fan of it. I eat there every day. We have 2 shares, $400 of market value, $214.90 is our average cost, so a little bit below average cost there. 1.7% of the portfolio is in McDonald's, down 20 cents today, down 274 total. I will add more of McDonald's. I just want to add insurance first. Speaking of insurance, this one's kind of tough for me. Prudential pays a great dividend, has a great payout ratio, and it's really hard because I want to put more money into Prudential than Aflac, but my rules don't let me do it. So I have to do Aflac first. It has the dividend growth that Prudential lacks, has the consistency that I don't see in Prudential, but I want Prudential to be like in probably second or third place when it comes to the size of the position for this set of months because it pays such a great dividend. We have 1 share, $82.81 for market value, $82.47 for our average cost, 0.33% of the portfolios in Prudential, down $1.20 today, up 34 cents. They pay $1.10, and I know Aflac doesn't pay that much, but it does have the growth, so that's the only reason that Aflac beats Prudential. Otherwise, this one's a no-brainer. Next, we have J&J, Dividend King. Love them. Healthcare sector. 2 shares, $320 of market value. Average cost is $135.79. 1.3% of the portfolio is in J&J. Down $1.06 today. Up $52, up almost 20% on J&J. Then we have Exxon Mobil, the cash cow, big payer for this set of months. 86 shares, $4,100 of market value. $52.74 is our average cost. 16% of the portfolio is in Exxon Mobil, so they're about as big or about the same size as AT&T. They're a little bit bigger. $1.20 or $125 down today, down 401. Not worried about it. Very close to our average cost here, very close to breaking even. I've bought at a bunch of different prices. I made the price go way down. This is one of those that I was kind of nervous to get into, big oil, but they've shown consistency. They're expanding their their horizons when it comes to how they're producing their energy, and they're doing exploration stuff like that. Love ExxonMobil. I just like insurance a lot better. So this is a cash cow, but it won't forever be. I don't ever plan on selling big oil. I wanted it there to kind of be a hedge for cash flow reasons. And I think that oil is going to be here for a long time. I know electric vehicles are on the rise, and I know it's a really popular thing. EV and is very popular right now. And I hope it stays that way. I hope it takes off. And we see a lot more electronic vehicles, but I just don't think that a lot of people can afford it, or a lot of people, are against it. So I think oil is going to be here for a very long time. Gasoline is going to be here for a very long time. I'm not worried about it. But it's the cash cow for this set of months, and that will change. It will be Aflac eventually, but I like the cash flow that this brings, and I do not plan on selling it. Sorry, I've gotten a lot of questions. ExxonMobil is one of those that everybody asks me if I'm selling, so I say that every video, but that's because I get blown up on Instagram, and I see into the comments a lot. I don't plan on selling Exxon ever unless they cut the dividend. Next, we got to look at the watch list. So right now, the big buys for me are Realty Income, FRT for right now, then 3N and Aflac, and Black Hills as well. First, we have WP Carey. Sorry, guys. 1 a.m. Whew. Not tired at all. WP Carey at $66. I gotta buy it. They're almost aristocrat status. Next, Allstate. They are going to be my big one that I put poor money into for this set of months. Love Allstate. Love the payout ratio. Love the business model. Love insurance. At 110, I will buy it. CB, another insurance company, one of the largest in the world. Dividend aristocrat status too. So they actually status-wise beat out Allstate, but I like Allstate's price and I like its dividend a little bit more, and I believe they grow the dividend like percentage-wise more year over year. So I like Chubb. $157. It doesn't have quite as much upside as Allstate, but I do like it. Next, Procter & Gamble at 131. Definitely buying it there. Clorox at 97. I'm buying it. 240 almost for the high. Love Hidden Valley Ranch. That's why I want to buy this stock. I know it's super weird. If you look it up, it does not fit at all. Like they own like wipes, like they own like cleaning supplies, like sprays and wipes and just, a bunch of different like cat litter and stuff. But they own Hidden Valley Ranch. And I got to tell you guys, out of everything in my life that I want to own, it's like I put ranch on like everything. I even literally have some in. I went to the gas station after work. I literally have ranch in the packets or whatever for the sandwiches I bought. But out of the things that I love the most in life that you can pretty much guarantee I eat every day, I drink Coca-Cola and I eat ranch. So and Hidden Valley is my favorite brand. So I gotta have Clorox in the portfolio, and I definitely will be buying it at this price. Then we have Travelers to round out the insurance for the portfolio. For dividend-paying stocks, anyway. Travelers, it's in the Dow. Great payout ratio, great dividend growth. But at 148, I'm not touching it. So that's part of the problem is I want to have enough insurance stocks that I have options. The only thing that is kind of a glaring issue for me in the portfolio thus far is I don't have an insurance stock for the second set of months because I couldn't find one that I liked the dividend history enough on. I know Lincoln Financial, I looked at that a lot, but it just didn't quite fit the mold for me. But then we have Disney at 171, buying it, want the mouse house. Don't even care about the price. Then we have the insurance king of Berkshire Hathaway. They have Geico, they have Gen Re, they have National Indemnity. They have like 10 insurance companies. I know all of their public holdings as in what they own of market securities, but I'd never actually looked into the companies that they own privately, as in like, of course, Dairy Queen. Everybody knows like Geico, Dairy Queen, See's Candies. They own a brick company. I knew they owned Flight Safety because I've been watching the Berkshire and Hathaway meetings, but they own a lot of just like under the radar companies, like a lot of manufacturing type companies, like clothing lines, just a lot of different companies, and I want to own them. So I want to buy Berkshire before the end of the year. And I also have Berkshire A. So just a little trick that, according to Buffett, it used to be different. Like the B to A ratio was different. Right now, currently, the ratio is it takes 1,500 shares of Berkshire B to equal the share of Berkshire A. So if we want to do the math real quick, if we buy Berkshire A at 1,500, and if it comes out ahead, if you come out ahead, then the stock's undervalued. So 351, 375, 350. See, so you have it. So technically, Berkshire B is undervalued. Generally, from what I've seen, Berkshire B follows A, so you can still get it at a discount. Technically, right now, but by tomorrow it'll be closer to 300 to what the price is here. To 354. So usually it mirrors, Berkshire B mirrors A, but sometimes you can get it at a discount. So that was a pretty decent discount there. But Berkshire will round out the portfolio for me, insurance-wise too, because they own Geico, like I said, Gen Re. They own like 10 different insurance companies. They even own boat insurance, which is just insane. I didn't actually look into the private companies yet, because guys, the watch list for me is stocks that I want to do more research on, but I don't do a bunch of research into the company until I 100% know I'm going to allocate capital to it. But Berkshire is one of those that I've really studied because I've been watching the annual meetings. Love the company. I will own it before the end of the year. You have my word. I am focused on insurance, but they are a huge insurer. They own 10, like I said, 10 different subsidiaries of insurance. They're looking for more companies to acquire as well, so they're always growing. That's why I like Berkshire. But definitely be buying Berkshire Hathaway before the end of the year. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody. I know we're getting super close to 500 subscribers. We hit 25K with the transfer that I just did. Like I said, guys, I'll be putting more money, hopefully, into the portfolio tomorrow. And when I do, I plan on buying more shares of the duck company, Aflac. I want 5 shares. And then when I get paid next paycheck, I'll probably just keep all the money in my my checking account. But the second check, I'll be buying more. So the goal, unless Aflac has an early pay date and I can get it before, I'll transfer more money the first check of the month. The goal is to try to get 10 shares of Aflac before the end of February. So that's the goal anyway. But thank you guys so much for watching. I should be transferring money tomorrow, buying some Aflac stock, and maybe even some realty income if I have the leftover capital. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Robinhood portfolio update. Take care, guys.